We got a couple ideas today for working out. Just a couple things. Hitting, we're going to add a couple things. Continue to do the same T drills. Continue to do our dailies. Start with that preset stride or flat work. Get that foot down, or you can either preset it. So go out to your stride length, or go regular stance, stride, stop, and go. Get that rhythm and feel. Finish with that pose that we've been doing. Let the shoulder come up to our chin. Guys, I mentioned yesterday, but also just continue on tees and in the cage. Good habit. Let that chest finish where we want the ball to go. If I'm going inside, chest is going to rotate a little bit more than it is outside, so that I'm letting my body weight and power go with the baseball. So if I'm hitting a ball up the middle, my chest is up the middle. I'm not falling off this way or onto my heels. So if I combine that with the chin, the shoulder to back shoulder to chin, then it'll look like that. So just make sure that chest is going to the ball. Hold that pose. Good habits to get into. Do our one arm work, our top bottom hand as well, and do our extremes, highs and lows as well. But rotate that T around and continue. In a cage, a little idea, if you're in the cage today or getting cage work, do a 3-plate timing drill. So we haven't done much of this, but I think it's something I'd like to do with you guys a little bit more this year, since we are susceptible to off speed at times, and sometimes when we protect against that off speed, we get beat with fastballs. So I would set up 3 cones or 3 plates about 4 feet apart. Okay, so I have a front cone or front plate, middle cone or middle plate, and back plate. So what I'm going to do is take 4 swings at each area. I can start in the back and move up, 4 swings, 4 swings, 4 swings, or start front and move back. You can do 1 round, one direction moving forward, 1 round coming back. So basically what you get out of each plate is the back one. The L screen is going to be back a little bit further for this, so it's going to be more of a simulation of an off-speed pitch. So stay back, try to drive that the other way. Try not to get pull happy on that pitch. Okay, be disciplined and see it. Middle, okay, kind of a little mix, and the pitchers can throw, both off speed, take a little off on the outside, like we do fast and slow away, and just get used to that. So it's somewhere in between. And then that front cone will be the dead red fastball swing. So again, I don't want you to get super pull happy on that dead red fastball. Let's try to go gap to gap, corner to corner. But it'll work your different timing, and it'll work your plate discipline as well. So those 4 things are, those 3 plates are things that we can do in the cage today. So if we are doing multiple rounds, then I would do fast in, slow away again, or gap to gap as well. So defensively, one thing I'd like to see on top of working the backhands from infielders again and getting glove out in front is working the square drill. So we're going to set up 4 cones about 7-8 yards apart. Okay, and I'd like to see outfielders do this as well and work on, and you can do 2 separate squares, one for outfield, one for infield if you like, but I'd like you guys to work on that momentum coming through the ball. Okay, so infielders are going to have to get used to that little stutter step. Not everything's going to be a straight sprint. Okay, if the ball is hit to you very slow, then sure. And make sure we're rounding our routes and setting our angle towards first base as well. So in this drill, if you've never done this before, we have a square, we have a line on the outside of each square, or outside of each side, and 1 person goes at a time. So if we're starting on the right side, the person could either backpedal or go forward, sprinting around the back part of the cone and through the middle and coming and getting the ball. As that person fields and throws, the next person should be coming through. It should move quick. We should not be waiting for each other, okay? So if we want to do that, we could turn that into a little bit of a contest as well and do a little goal cup with it as well. But get used to that. And guys, when we do this, break down. I don't want to see people, because it's on turf, fielding with their feet close together, okay? we're still getting a good glove position and good base position as infielders as well. Same thing with outfielders. You're coming through, getting the ball just off your foot and crow hopping through, okay? Just some ideas today. Now, lastly, with med balls today, we do a lot of med ball work, but I want you to work on a little bit of hip rotation and power that will help you from a pitcher and just a thrower in general, but also as a hitter. So what we're going to do is kind of get a little, like a two-step crow hop start and toss against the wall hard. Okay, so notice I'm kind of doing a little bit of a crow hop at the finish. This is not one that you're going to just catch the ball. You're going to toss, pick it up, do it again. So maybe sets of 5 or 6, but hold the ball and get a little trunk rotation. You can hold on your right hip. I'm a left-handed hitter. I'm going to rotate and a little double hop and throw it through, okay? Get some power involved with that. So do it from your hitting side, but also do it from your opposite side as well, which in my case also happens to be my throwing side. So do both sides of the plate for you. And again, if I'm doing it this way, I'm going to toss hard that direction. So get some power involved with that. Obviously, there's more med ball drills you can do as well. Those are a couple that will help you with some power, some exit velocity, and some throwing power as well. So, all right, have fun, boys.